and working together is success.
To mark the start of this special occasion, let us seek the grace of Almighty.
We request everyone kindly rise up for the prayer song to be presented by Preeti PS from BCSE and Govardhani G from BTech IT.
நீராறும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமடந்த கெழிலொழுகும் சீராறும் வதனமென திகழ் பரத கண்டமெதில் தெக்கணமும் அதில் சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாளும் தக்க சிறு பிறைநுதலும் தரித்தனனும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சீரிழமை திறம் வியந்து செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே வாழ்த்ததுமே.
Thank you. Please be seated.
To set the tone for today's celebration, we invite our Secretary-Man, Mr. Ravi Praveen, to deliver the welcome address.
The strength of a community lies in its ability to unite, to empower, and to create a shared future. It is through our collective efforts, our bold ideas, and our commitment to each other that we can build a world where every voice is heard and every dream has a chance to flourish. Good morning, esteemed dignitaries, respected faculty members, honored guests, and my dear fellow students. It is with immense pride and a deep sense of responsibility that I welcome you all to the inauguration of the Students' Union for the academic year 2025-2026. This day marks the beginning of a new chapter, one filled with leadership, collaboration, and a shared purpose to serve our vibrant student community. At the heart of today's event is the presence of a truly inspiring individual, our chief guest, Mr. S.K. Anand, founder and chief architect of EBIS Global Corp, Coimbatore, an alumnus of our very own institution from the 1987 BE Mechanical batch. His journey from these very halls to becoming a successful entrepreneur and visionary leader is a testament to the power of dedication and innovation. We are profoundly honored to have him with us today, and we eagerly look forward to his insights and its words of wisdom. Thank you, sir. Now I request our Dean Students Affairs, Dr. Natarajan, to welcome the chief guest. Thank you, sir. A warm welcome to our esteemed principal, Dr. K. Prakashan, whose unwavering vision and support have always been the driving force behind our student initiatives. His guidance enables us to dream bigger and achieve more. I also extend a heartfelt welcome to Dr. K. Natarajan, Dean of Students Affairs, whose commitment to our welfare creates an environment where we can all grow, learn, and succeed. A warm welcome to the deans, associate deans, directors, COE, and the heads of departments whose dedication to academic excellence provides the foundation for our future success. I would also like to welcome our dedicated faculty advisors, faculty members, and staffs whose passion and hard work shape not only our academic careers but also our lives. And to the newly elected members of the Students' Union, a special welcome. Your willingness to step up and serve is what makes our community stronger. We are excited to see the great things you will achieve. Finally, a warm welcome to our incredible student body. Thank you for coming here. Your energy, ideas, and engagement are the true sense of this institution. Together, we can make this an unforgettable year. The inauguration of the Students' Union is more than a ceremony. It is a promise to advocate for our fellow students, foster a spirit of community, and to work tirelessly to make our time here at PSG College. Once again, extend my warm welcome to everyone present here. Let's inaugurate this new year of student leadership with hope and determination. We also extend our best wishes to our chairperson Sudarshan, who couldn't be with us today due to some medical reasons. We look forward to his presence in our future endeavors. Thank you all.
Thank you, Ravi Praveen, for that heartfelt welcome.
True leaders don't create followers, they create more leaders. These words perfectly describe our respected principal, Dr. K. Prakashan, a visionary leader, a mentor, and a constant source of encouragement. He has always guided this institution with wisdom and determination.
Thank you. Right. A very good morning to the August gathering. Chief guest of the inaugural function of Students' Union, Mr. S.K. Anand, Founder and Chief Architect, eBiz Global Corporation, Coimbatore. And the chief guest happens to be the illustrious alumnus of PhD Tech, Mechanical Engineering Department, 1987. So a special welcome from my end. And your support in IQAC and various other bodies. We are so happy to be associated with you. The other faculty colleagues, Dr. K. Natarajan, Dean, Student Affairs, advisors of various clubs, the Students' Union office bearers. Chairman is not here, Mr. Sudarshan. Hope he join us soon in the next few events. Mr. Arun Raja, co-chairperson. Mr. Ravi Praveen, Secretary Men. Ms. Navina, Secretary Women. And Ms. S. Kavindra, Secretary Science. Faculty members and dear students. I join Secretary Men in welcoming you all for this meeting. See, Students' Union is a collection of talent. It is not just number of students, and you are getting educated in a premier institution. So the purpose of education you put first, that gives you ability to concentrate. Not the degree, not the job, they are all spin-offs. If you are able to focus, you can solve the problem. And in education, there are three well-defined components. One is curricular, other is co-curricular, third is extracurricular. You develop interest in any one of them. There could be a mixing of boundaries. But primarily, our job is to teach you on the academic or the technical competencies, to develop competencies. But it cannot stay. You need to do little bit of extras. That is the co-curricular and extracurricular. Then only you can hold the talent. Because talent will always try to expand, so we should give enough avenues. So you have various clubs and various activities. And you pick up a lot of other interests. It could be humanities, it could be arts, it could be dance, it could be music. So along with education, if you work, every component will get strengthened. At this point of time, my request to you is, please understand the changing world. You may think you have 24 hours to work, but you don't. You spend only 8 hours effectively, remaining time, it goes in various other activities. Therefore, today there is a paradigm shift in the working style, learning style, the world, the way it looks at everybody, to do more in less time. What is it? That is the emergence of AI. It does anything which we may take 1 month, it may do in 1 hour. So this is how the human workforce may become obsolete in some area, but it is not that scary. Like when computers came, everybody got scared of loss of jobs, or when automation came, people had that fear. But it created other opportunities. Similarly, AI will do the same. But to embrace the emergence of AI, you have to work in a different way. That may be more of penetration in your domains, more of your mental faculty, I mean the abilities to focus, do things quicker, do things systematically, do things diligently. All this will come when the tools like AI is emerging in our day-to-day life. And it is a great opportunity for you people, because what we cannot think, you will be able to think, because you are in a new generation, like a learning curve. Every generation you see 100 years ago, 200 years ago, we speak about prehistoric times. All these are evolution of everything in the universe. So you will have better talent, there is no doubt. Don't waste it. Please keep your eyes open and don't relax with available time. Anything you do, try to do professionally, try to do efficiently, try to do effectively, and then you will embrace the language of AI. It is not a program. AI can tell you when you write a sentence, it will tell you what is the next sentence. And when you do rendering, it will tell you what is the next pixel to be used. It will use by itself. Like movies, it can create. Even the students doing inauguration, if you ask ChatGPT, it will create its own flavor in that. I don't know whether you tried it. I used to read sometime in some of the other events. Films, it creates poems, it creates essays, papers, everything it can do. But the human touch will be missing. There comes your role, then you can go to the next level of societal benefit. So the Students' Union platform, it is a great opportunity for you to excel in your capabilities. Try to use the academic resources, including faculty, labs, computers, software, industry, alumni, whatever you want, and go to the next level of evolution, and you will do well. I'm very happy that all of you are very extremely talented, because the generation coming in, I'm seeing the admissions, many of you are qualifying in IIT, JEE or advanced. So that shows the interest in understanding new things. See, where you study is another thing, but the background also makes a big difference. So you are come with a lot of enthusiasm and excitement, and you have something called AI today. It is irrespective of the branch, irrespective of your school learning. Anyone can learn, anyone. See, yesterday we had a meeting with SAIL. They want AI in their defect detection. So it is metallurgy basically, but AI comes from software and automation. So please look for the opportunities. When you work in your clubs, when you work in your associations, look for opportunities to do things differently. There is a saying in management, if you always do what you always did, you will always get what you always got. It is a very pithy statement, very difficult to interpret. We keep on doing the same thing. So we actually go down in the learning curve. But if you want to do something different, you must be given impetus at every second, and that is the meaning of doing extra. How to do extra? You need some tools to support you, that is AI. So I'm not making Students' Union into an AI forum, but it will be the item waiting for you in your future. So try to be tech savvy. Don't be relaxed. Work all the time. Students' Union is a forum where you can work 24 hours. That is how many people have come up as leaders. I know about the Students' Union chairman and the subsequent supporting team. So with this, I thank all of you for giving me this opportunity, and I pray for the quick recovery of our chairman, and he must be here soon, because he is the leader of the Students' Union. Until such a time, the entire team will take care. I wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening words.
Now, it's a privilege to invite our respected Student Affairs Dean, Dr. K. Natarajan, who has always been a guiding light for a Students' Union, inspiring both students and faculty with vision and dedication. Today, we are honored to have him introduce the newly elected office bearers who will lead and represent us in the coming year.
Good morning. I am extremely happy to welcome our chief guest, who has been a supporting pillar for many of the activities in the college. I will explain that in a few minutes. And I take this opportunity to thank our principal, who has been a great guiding force in all the activities of the Students' Union, and place it on record my thanks to associate deans, faculty advisors of the Students' Union, and faculty advisors of all the clubs, faculty advisors of all associations, 30 clubs, 40 associations. Apart from that, we have very strong NSS wings. 5 wings are there, 4 wings of NCC are there, I thank all the officers who have been making a very great job all over the years. Continue to do that over long period of time and continue to bring laurels to our college. Then apart from that, the extracurricular activities, sports activities are there. So we have very strong facilities in which our students excel to a very great height. I am thrilled to congratulate all these people. So before introducing the office bearers to the audience and the chief guest, I would like to briefly tell about the background with which the selection has been made. So the applications were called during the second week of the start of this academic year. And after verifying the credentials of all the students, so categories wise, they were called for interviews on the single day. 8 senior faculty members, deans and professors, they were involved in conducting the selection process. I thank them first of all. Limited applications were there for the chairman position, only 2 were there. 3 for co-chairperson, and the demand, as you see, ever big for secretary and women were there, 9 each, and finally 6 members were there for the selection of the secretary science position. So we all know very well how it has been categorized. If you look into how the students' union body is formulated and the laws are provided to us. So chairman will be a final year student of BE Tech program. Co-chairperson will be from sandwich program. Then third year degree program students, 1 secretary man will be there, 1 secretary women will be there. To represent all the science stream people, 1 secretary from science will be there. A girl or a boy, both are eligible to become the secretary science position. So before introducing them, I would like to also highlight what has been done by our chief guest to our the young boys and girls who have completed their first year, second year of this engineering program. As a student, he was a very brilliant in many of the subjects, very specifically in engineering graphics and engineering drawing. I was a PG student, he was an undergraduate program student. I was not knowing him. We were both day scholars coming from 2 different ends of the city. And I joined in the industry for a couple of years before becoming a faculty of this mechanical engineering department. So the day 1, after looking into my credentials, one of the senior professors, Dr. Vijayarangan, he wanted to have me as assistant for him. So when I entered his cabin, the first thing he gave it to me was a set of drawings made by Mr. S.K. Anand. And then I opened the entire file and saw the entire the presentations made by him. Then my ego was completely shattered that same day in which I was looking into the drawings. I held those drawings for a very long time. My bad, I missed it during transit from one cabin to another cabin. Later years, I also mentioned that to Mr. S.K. Anand, and it was wonderful and very difficult to go to that level. Even as a faculty members, I tried many times to see that any of the students from later years can be brought to that level. So I'm still trying. And we are very fortunate that 1987 batch of students, B.Tech students, they have formulated instituted one award, Dr. K. Vengatraman contest for engineering graphics, well supported by the classmates of our chief guest. And it is been done, it has been done since 2013. This is almost the 13th edition of the drawing. We could not conduct it during our the Corona period. Subsequently, all students combined, they did during the resumption of our the program, college program. So I'm very happy that you have guided the faculty members and also see that it's a very successful contest, not only for mechanical engineering students, it is for the across all students, they are eligible to take it. So we look forward the students to actively participate in such contest so that you will get know where exactly you stay and how exactly you are supposed to refine. The same thing can be extended to all your participation in the club, association and other extracurricular activities. I request all the students to see that you are actively participating in any one of the programs of your passion as indicated by our principal, and you see that you excel in that so that that will become a lifelong partner for you so that you can extend the learning what you have made to the other areas of your professional career. So I wish all the office bearers the very best and request the support from all the students, volunteers and coordinators, secretaries of the clubs and associations, faculty advisors of the clubs and associations, deans, HODs, and all the faculty members who have been guiding continuously for the success of all the students' union activities. Thank you very much. So now the actual part is to give an introduction of the office bearers for the installation of the activities for the year, this academic year. I am very happy to introduce one by one. First, let me introduce the Science Stream Secretary Women, Miss S. Kavindra. She belongs to third year BSc Computer Science and Design Systems. Thank you. Wish you all the very best. Let me introduce Secretary Women, Miss Navina. She is from third year BTech Textile Technology. I wish her all the very best and seek your blessings. Let me introduce happily our Secretary Men, Mr. Ravi Pravin. He belongs to third year BE Electrical and Electronics Engineering branch. I wish you all the very best. So co-chairperson, Mr. Arun Raja. He is from final year BE Sandwich Production Program. This is the first time on an inaugural session of Students' Union activities, miss our chairperson because of some issues related to his health. See, the reason why we can almost say an inordinate delay in inaugural function of this Students' Union. We wanted to have a chairperson with us. It was also well mentioned by our Dr. R. Natarajan, my professor. Chairman must be there for the program. Unfortunately, we could not make it possible, and hope he is attending online. I wish him all the very best and wish a very speedy recovery and come back and join and lead the team as indicated by our principal. I wish them all the very best and seek all your blessings on them to do a very successful year of activities. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for the warm introduction of our office bearers. We extend our heartfelt congratulations to each of them and look forward for their leadership and contributions.
They say a dream becomes a goal when action is taken towards its achievement.
And now, to present the Students' Union activities plan, we call upon our co-chairperson, Mr. Arun Raja.
A hearty good morning to everyone. I extend my sincere thanks for joining us today, and I am honored to welcome the esteemed individual on the dais and off the dais, along with all the assembled students. With these pleasantries, I am about to present the yearly plan of Students' Union for the academic year 25-26. To begin with a quote, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. True to this statement, I would like to take the opportunity to present the year plan of Students' Union for the academic year 25-26. Each event has been carefully scheduled and budgeted to maximize the benefit for the students' community and to encourage the participants' creativity and learning. At the first event of Students' Union, the interview for the selection of secretary to the affiliated clubs took place on August 5th and 6th, 2025. The orientation program for the first year BE BTech students were planned and held on 8th August 2025 with the Mr. R. Nakiran, General Manager and the Head of Competence Cell. He heavy civil infrastructure, L&T construction, Chennai, gracing the occasion and address the gathering. A momentous occasion celebrating the India's freedom from the colonies and its journey as an independent nation. Independence Day was celebrated on 15th August 2025. The elaborated budget presentation to the affiliated clubs took place on August 26 and 28, 2025. The event for the Teachers' Day celebration aims to pay tribute and to rejoice in the remarkable educator who plays a crucial role in molding our destinies. This occasion took place on 5th September 2025. The yearly cultural spectacle within the college in terms 2025 involving all the clubs was planned and scheduled for October 25th and 26th, 2025. This event continued to play an instrumental role in shaping the students' extracurricular skills and encouraging them to think beyond the classrooms. The annual General Council Meeting 1 is planned for October 2025 with the office bearers of Students' Union, class representative and secretaries of clubs and association and all the other General Council members concerned related to academics, hostel, canteen and the library protocol can be raised and discussed during the meeting. The newly planned event for our Students' Union 25-26 TechX talks similar to TEDx format but involving panel discussion and individual talks on the current trends involving technology and other management fields is planned in the first week of January 2026. Your pride for your country should not come after your country become great. Your country becomes great because you have pride in it. A momentous occasion celebrating India's adoption of the Constitution and its journey as a sovereign nation, Republic Day will be celebrated on 26 January 2026 with flag hoisting. The CRIA, the 2026 Grand Intercollege Technical Symposium of PG College of Technology is planned for the March 2026. The event will feature technical workshops, paper presentation, technical competition and industrial interaction. The annual General Counseling Meeting 2 is planned in the last week of March 2026 to review the year progress, discussion suggestion and address the student concern. To Excellent Tech Day, standing as a hallmark for our academic calendar, is planned for April 2026. These days will celebrating the achievements, a reflection of our progress and the opportunity to bring the entire college together. Apart from this, social, cultural and literary activities will plan under various clubs and associations throughout the year through workshops, seminars and guest lectures and events. Interactive section will also with industry experts and alumni will also be organized to provide the real world exposure. The Student Welfare Committee meeting will be conducted to collaboratively discuss the student concern and explore the solution for improving the student's life on the campus. Counseling section for the student in need with the aid of professional from PhD IMSR will be organized every week. I am energized to work for the betterment of the student and I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the principal, deans and associate deans, faculty advisors of Students' Union and faculty advisors of all club and association for the continuous support and encouragement. Once again, thank you all.
Thank you, Arun Raja, for showing us the exciting path ahead. Now, I invite our Secretary Women, Ms. Navina V, to come forward and introduce our esteemed chief guest to the gathering.
We are truly privileged to introduce our esteemed guest, Mr. Anand Krishna Raju, an entrepreneur, philanthropist, and adventurer whose journey is both inspiring and multifaceted. He began his academic career with a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering from PSG College of Technology, Coimbatore, followed by a master's degree in industrial engineering from Kansas State University, USA. He also holds an advanced diploma in e-commerce applications, which has empowered him to blend engineering with technology and innovation. Professionally, he is the founder and sole owner of Ibis Global Corporation, a 100% export-oriented software development company based in Coimbatore since 2001. Under his leadership, the company has created world-class supply chain and quality management solutions for industries such as aerospace, defense, energy, retail distribution, and manufacturing, serving clients across the United States and Europe. His success story is a fine example of global excellence built from Coimbatore. Equally noteworthy are his contributions to society. As the founder chairman of Amoha Global Trust, an ATG certified charitable trust, he has supported the education of numerous school students from underprivileged backgrounds. His active involvement in various professional and social organizations, including the Confederation of Indian Industry, Young Indians, Coimbatore Management Association, the Institution of Engineers, and Roundtable International, reflects his commitment to fostering innovation, leadership, and community development. Beyond his professional and social roles, Mr. Anand is a passionate adventurer and fitness enthusiast. He has scaled heights of over 20,000 feet above sea level, is a long-distance cyclist, golfer, and nature photographer. And he has volunteered for the tiger census in the Indira Gandhi Wildlife Sanctuary. He also finds joy in spice farming, sports car driving, and target shooting, a true example of living life to the fullest. Born in Coimbatore in 1966, Mr. Anand Krishna Raju stands as a role model of leadership, service, and passion. It is indeed an honor to have him with us today. Everyone, please join us in extending a warm welcome to Mr. Anand Krishna Raju. Sir, the dais is yours.
The principal, Dr. Prakashan, Dr. Natarajan, dignitaries on the dais, and esteemed faculty of the college, and dear students of PhD Tech. It's always a pleasure for me to come back here to meet my past teachers and some of my classmates, one of which is Thaila, I see her here. And I also come here to see the phenomenal transformation that this college has gone through. I studied between 83 and 87 here. The college was, it was still ranked better than Anna University for Mechanical Engineering Department those days. Although I got admission at Anna University, BITS Pilani, and here I chose to come to PhD Tech because we had the Industrial Institute and we had one of the best faculty for Mechanical Engineering Department those days. I'm really proud to be a student and an alumni of this esteemed institution. I'm delighted to note Dr. Natarajan had sent me a list of the clubs and associations and the various NCC and NSS groups that you have in this college. Apparently there are 30 clubs, 40 associations. Fantastic to know. These platforms are more than just extracurricular activities. You know, your principal emphasized that it's not just academics, but do concentrate and spend some time on extracurricular activities. And that is so true. In fact, today I'm going to talk about only that. Academics, you have your teachers to teach you, and I'm sure you'll spend enough time to do better there. So what else do you need besides your academics? You know, success generally I feel is not just about marks, your grades, or your IQ. That you already have. I'm sure the best of the best is what gets admission into this PhD Tech, and so that's a given. But what else will be the differentiator between winners and others as you grow? You know, end of the day, you all do the same courses, write the same exams, and prepare for the same careers. But not everyone succeeds in the same way, right? Some of them shine well, some of them stay grounded. So why is that? And I have identified some differentiators in my own opinion, and that's what I'd like to share with you today. The first, I think, is communication skill. There is no substitute here. The ability to communicate with clarity and good comprehension is extremely important. One of the things that I find today in my own work environment is that, we take fresh candidates and we also take little experienced candidates, but many of them lack the comprehension skills that's important to understand what a problem is and how to provide a solution. So comprehension, communication skills is extremely important, and whether you like it or not, English is the medium of communication for global business. And so you should take every opportunity that's available out there for you. Go ahead and join in, drama clubs or debate clubs, write articles, do as much as possible to be able to communicate well, to be able to communicate your ideas to others. That is what is going to be a big differentiator between you and a person who sits in front of a computer and does coding all the time. He may be the class leader or he may be the class, topper in grades, but the differentiator tomorrow is going to be who's the one who's able to communicate his ideas best. That is the person who's going to be listened to by the leaders and the bosses of the company. So you should be that. And so develop your communication skills well. The second trait I think that's important is networking. Networking is often underrated. Believe it or not, every business that I got in my company till now is all through networking. I don't have a sales or marketing person, but all business that I receive till now is through networking, through my contacts, business contacts or personal contacts. So it is extremely important that you start developing your network right from a young age. And how do you do that? By joining in clubs, enrolling yourself in LinkedIn, and meeting industry leaders when possible, trying to be in touch with them through various media. So networking, not just during your later career time, but also start from the college time. When you start networking, you learn from others, which you cannot learn from books or your social media or anywhere else outside. So meet people in person, interact with them, and learn the ropes of their experiences. And don't forget to call or meet them once in a while just to keep in touch. You never know which handshake or which person's contact will lift you up that ladder of success sometime. So don't underestimate networking. It's extremely important. The other skill that I think is important is team working skills. No matter how brilliant you are, success is never a solo act. It's always teamwork. Whether you build a company or you work for one, your ability to function is always defined by your team working skills. The greatest leaders, if you see in business, politics, or personal life, social life, anywhere, it's always teamwork. They are one of the best team players, and they are able to rally people for a common goal. And that's what you want in your career, in your business. You should be looked at as a team player. So do what it takes to be a team player. And how do you become a good team player? The best way to be is to be in a team, which is, again, you have several clubs, associations, whatnot. So join some of them and see how it is to work in a team. And the things that you learn when you are a part of a team is collaboration, conflict management. You'll see a lot of arguments. You will learn how to empathize with others' ideas, accountability, reliability, lots of aspects you will learn as a personal character trait. And that cannot happen just by being a solo person, just by standing out alone and then trying to do things. It doesn't work that way. So be a part of a team and be a team player. You'll always be appreciated and lifted up by your own team. The next cornerstone, in my opinion, is personal integrity. Integrity is the foundation of a successful person, always. It takes a long time to build a sterling reputation, but just one incident, one negative incident can bring it all crashing down. So consider integrity as a non-negotiable trait. Don't be dishonest anywhere in your academics, in your career, anywhere. It always catches up on us. I consider integrity and honesty as one of the most important things that has helped me in my business. In fact, in my own company's vision statement and mission statement, integrity and honesty is part of it. I consider business ethics, high business ethics, and high personal ethics as a non-negotiable trait that you should all follow and maintain for being successful. Beyond all these skills and reputation, what truly fuels greatness, in my opinion, is passion. If you don't do something with passion, then it shows. The quality of work is always substandard. Nothing of greatness has ever been achieved without passion being involved in that. You take all the big products that people aspire to buy, the supercars like a Lamborghini or a Porsche or an Apple iPhone even. So what's the common thing that binds all these aspirational products? It's the passion with which they were created. There are a lot of passionate individuals who create products of extreme high quality, and that kind of output is what makes them so great that everybody aspires to buy them. And all these are run by individuals who are very passionate about what they want to do end of the day. So don't settle for mediocrity. I find mediocrity as a trait that is okay with a lot of us being in India. And I find the difference between us and a lot of foreigners whom I deal with all the time in Europe and US. So in here, when we deliver a product from my company, for example, if there is a problem in one of the solutions that we gave, if it's a small problem, and if they didn't discover it at the time of delivery, then when the customer tells us, hey, there is a problem here, the first answer that I get from my team is that, oh, it's a small problem, we'll fix it. But they don't realize that it's not the small problem that they're talking about. It's the passion with which you do and the attention to detail that you give when you create a product or when you do something. That is lacking in our culture. That attention to detail is extremely important. So, like Dr. Natarajan said, I used to be very passionate about engineering drawing. And every small dot or every small hatching or whatever it is in the drawing, it has to be 100% perfect. That's how I was. And that carries through in our personal life, in our work life, in everywhere, in what we deliver, in how we think about things. So it is important for you to consider working passionately and with high quality in mind as one of your important personal traits for being successful. And finally, the most profound differentiator, I think, is to help fellow humans. True greatness is measured not by what you achieve for yourself, but by the difference you make in other people's lives. See, today we don't remember Microsoft Bill Gates for Microsoft itself, but we remember him for the Bill Gates Foundation, which actually today has transformed a lot of medical problems in this world into something positive, and he has made a difference in the lives of millions of people around the world. Like this, there are a lot of philanthropists and there are a lot of NGOs doing tremendous amount of work. And usually when a business leader comes up on stage or when he's spoken about in the media, besides speaking about his business and his success in business, people always talk about what he did to the common cause, to the common good, to the common public, how he helped other human beings fellow human beings. It's not about money. When somebody says, go and help others, you don't have to give money to others to help. You can give your time, you can give your effort, you can share your ideas, your wealth of knowledge that you have. That is more than enough to help somebody. Even if one person comes up in life because of you, even if you transform one person from an unhealthy person to a fit person, that is big. That will give you a lot more satisfaction than what you earned yourself by work or by business. So be ready to help your fellow human beings in whatever way is possible, and that will give you the best satisfaction. How do you do that? You can easily join NGOs. There are lots of NGOs available. I mean, one of them is the Rotaract Club here you have. And there are several other clubs you can participate in, environmental clubs, animal welfare clubs. Go ahead and help some soul out there. You can share your educational excellence if you have. That satisfaction which you get out of doing that is completely different from what you do for yourself. Before I conclude, I'd like to share from my own journey what has helped me besides education. As a school student, believe it or not, I was gripped by extreme fear of going on stage and speaking in front of class. I used to be fearful. We are supposed to go probably once a month or once a week to go and speak in front of a class about something. We had, I don't know what it was called, general education or whatever it was. So my, roll number is always 1 because the name starts with A. So eventually I'll be the first person to be told to come on stage and speak. And by the time ABC goes, it's all over. Again, ABC starts. So I'll be the one always, the victim to go on stage and talk. And I used to have extreme fear, what to speak, how to speak, all sorts of problems. But so what I did was, there was an opportunity when I was studying in 10th standard to go and attend a public speaking course. And I attended it. It was conducted in Mani High School by one of the trustees of Ramakrishna institutions. And this was in 1980, 45 years ago. So it was an eye-opener. And, I turned from a timid schoolboy into an extrovert, and I didn't have fear of stage. I could go ahead and speak to people, and I could get on stage and speak anywhere, extempore, or prepare a speech, whatever. So it's just that your academics is going to give you enrichment of the mind and whatnot. It'll help you in your career. But all these other skills are going to be the ones that will differentiate you from the others and that will make you go up in business. Imagine being an entrepreneur and not being able to speak to people. If you're fearful of contacting others, fearful of calling somebody and asking for business or meeting someone, you're not going to go anywhere. So join a lot of these clubs. And again, one more thing was, I joined NCC. I was just telling your principal. I was in Air Force NCC. And so the principal was saying, probably that gave you your fitness, discipline. Yes, that is true. NCC did give me a lot of discipline in fitness and punctuality and timekeeping and lots of other things. It makes you as a person. It shapes you. I was a part of NSS. I was a part of Scouts. I was in part of a gardening club in my school. We did a lot of things there. I was part of a Rotaract. So we had to go and meet people to get sponsorships and, to conduct small programs. So it gave us a lot of, insights. I was even part of a photography club, and that gave me a lifelong hobby. I used to come to PhD Tech photography lab, and I printed pictures here in the black and white, prints here. I used to be very passionate about hiking, and that's given me again a lifelong fitness and adventure seeking personality. I think somebody told, I did the 20,000 feet hike. I've done a lot of hikes like this in the Himalayas, 17,000, 20,000 feet. This is higher than Mount Kilimanjaro or any of the tallest mountains. And I did it last year, actually. So how do all these things help us? This is not part of your academic curriculum. Remember that. Yet they have been instrumental in shaping my personality and success, I feel, in business and in my personal life. Years from now, you're not going to remember any of your classes that you took here. Remember, I don't remember any of my classes. But what I do remember is all the friendships, the challenges, the debates we had in a lot of these organizations and clubs that I joined. That is what has shaped me. That is what I remember. And that's what I cherish always. So join your leaders who are here, your secretaries and here. Support them, join in some groups, be a part of their clubs and associations. And that's what you'll remember rest of your life. That's what will shape your future. I'm happy to be here today to inaugurate this Students' Union New Year. It brings back very pleasant memories as always. Again, like I said, the world will remember you not for your grades, but for what you leave as a mark behind. So go ahead and make your own mark and be a part of our India's incredible growth story. There's lots of things to do for us as a young country. Create your own destiny. Best wishes to all of you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable insights. Your words of wisdom and experience will continue to guide and inspire us in our journey ahead. To honor today's occasion, now we invite our principal, Dr. K. Prakashan, to present a memento to our chief guest, Mr. S.K. Anand.
Thank you, sir, for making this moment memorable.
Every successful event is built on the support of many hands and hearts.
Yes, to express our gratitude, I invite Mrs. Kavindra, Secretary Science, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. Gratitude turns ordinary moment into extraordinary blessings. It gives me immense pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks for the Students' Union Inaugural Ceremony 2025-2026. On behalf of the Students' Union, as a Secretary Science, I express my gratitude to everyone who has gathered here to make this day truly special. First and foremost, our deepest gratitude goes to our Mr. S.K. Anand, Founder and Chief Architect eBIS Global Corporation, Coimbatore. Sir, your pioneering journey in global supply chain and quality solutions inspire us to innovate, think beyond boundaries, and strive towards a sustainable future. We are honored by your presence and the wisdom you have shared with us today. Thank you, sir. Our heartfelt thanks to our beloved Principal Dr. K. Prakashan for being a beacon of vision and integrity. Your dedication to holistic education continues to empower us to dream bigger and achieve more. A sincere note of appreciation to our Dean of Student Affairs, Dr. K. Natarajan, whose gratitude and support fuel our enthusiasm to excel in every endeavor. I also extend my gratitude to our associate deans and faculty advisors of Students' Union and clubs for being our mentors and motivators, constantly encouraging us to challenge limits and aim for excellence. A warm thanks to all deans, heads of the departments and faculty members for inspiring us to explore knowledge and skill beyond the classroom. A special thanks to the general maintenance team for their meticulous arrangements, encouraging the smooth flow of this grand event. We also appreciate our club secretaries and NCC cadets for their active participation and discipline that added grace to the occasion. And finally, heartfelt thanks to all my fellow students. Your energy, creativity and passion are what makes our Students' Union truly vibrant. Together we are writing a new chapter of growth and innovation. This day is a celebration, perseverance and shared dreams. Thank you all for making it memorable. Have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.
As we conclude this grand inauguration, let us rise together in respect for our nation. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly rise for the national anthem.
Janagana Mana Adhinayaka Jaya He Bharat Bhagya Vidhata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Utkala Vanga Himachal Yamuna Ganga चञ्चल जलधितरङ्गा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे